What is going on, social media world? It is, of course, Brian Schaefer here, Colorado Springs, Colorado, and we are out on the BMX again. Today, we're going to swing through Monument Valley Park, give you guys an idea of where this at. I-25 is directly right behind me. That wall there is blocking sort of the sound, and then off to our east here, so that's west. Off to our east, we've got Colorado College and all of downtown Colorado Springs here. So without further ado, let's jump into the ride. If there's anywhere in Colorado Springs, the surrounding areas you want to see on bike, not on Google Maps or in car, feel free, reach out, shoot me a text, shoot me an email, reply with a comment, and we'll do our best to ensure that if there's anywhere you want to see, we get eyes on it for you. Without further ado, let's get into it. So as you come up, usually plenty of parking. You do have some overfill parking right over here, but the parking lot tends to fill up quick. Really depends on what's going on. So as you pull up to the park sign here, you will see Monument Valley Park regulations, May 1 through October 1, 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. November 1 through April 30th, 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. And yes, there are pickleball courts, and the pickleball courts are normally bumping. So I come down here on occasion with a cool colleague of mine, and we'll walk around the park, talk business, etc. But we've literally been here where these pickleball courts off here on our left have been completely, every court jam-packed full of pickleballers. So really cool area. Bridge right here takes you onto the other side of I-25. Shoot up there, give you guys a sneak peek. We got more playground equipment over here for the kiddos. Everyone can come out, have a good time. You can rent gazebos over here as well. So if you wanted to do like a birthday party or something of that nature, you could always do that. I have personally never ridden up or walked up this bridge in all the years I've been here. So a little bit more about me. I am a Colorado Springs native. Was born and raised here. Was born at Memorial Hospital and grew up down in like the Widefield Security Fountain area, and now reside on the north side of town. So here we are, bridge over the highway. We're not going to go all the way across because we want to show you the park, but we'll at least give you an idea. So here we are up on the bridge. Again, I-25 heading north. You have Uinta, Centennial, and Fillmore there on the street sign. And then I-25 heading south. And if you want to come over to the park, check it out, you take the Bijou exit right there. All right, let's go check out the park. If you saw my last video, here are the railroad tracks for the Giuseppe's Train Restaurant. These are the ones that run right behind it. And they're still active today. Quite a few trains come through. Now we've got Fort Carson Army Base. And so occasionally when they're moving equipment via train, you can see it all stacked up there on the railroad tracks. So sometimes we'll be going down I-25, look over, and there's, you know, just track cars full of military equipment, Humvees, looks to be like tanks, whatever else they use. All right, so we're gonna hang it right here. So super chill, super quiet down here. Like I say, they've got restrooms. They appear to be locked at the moment. Basketball courts. There's a swimming pool. I don't know the logistics of how to get in there and that though. And then again, here's a gazebo that you can rent out for parties, birthday parties, whatever it may be. And then as we come down, this has all been redone recently, and so this lake pond was here, but it was starting to deteriorate, get a little tired, and so the city came in, redid all of this, and it's actually beautiful. So another reason I come down here is because of the tranquilness, the views, the pups. So you'll see you have tons of people active here in Colorado Springs, and so you'll see out on bikes, walking dogs. Doesn't really, like I said, matter the time of year. Right now it is January 31st, and weather, we're gonna check out the weather. So it is 58 degrees on January 31st, 12:15 p.m. here in Colorado Springs. But this weekend is going to be a different story. So we are expected to get some gnarly weather this weekend. And so we see it roll in. If you could see on the camera, so you've got the mountains down here behind the trees, wraps up, and there is Pikes Peak snow-capped in the background. So that is our view from basically anywhere here in Colorado Springs. We pop out here, so this big mountain straight ahead of us, you probably can't see on camera. At the top you see antennas poking off of it. That is actually NORAD. So if you've heard about it, you know about it. If you haven't, you'd always learn about it. But that is NORAD. That is the basically military base inside of the mountain, which is pretty cool. My grandfather worked there when I was a little kid. Never got to go check it out, never been inside. Know a lot of folks who have, and they all say it's pretty impressive. There are literally buildings inside that mountain with like giant shocks underneath them. And what the shocks do is they prevent any, or help with, I should say, any swaying in the building. So we are crossing over Fountain Creek. Here it is in all its glory. Oh man, y'all gotta hear me lose my breath today. I don't know why I'm doing this. I could have just went left and not up this big hill. So let's do it. All right, so we are up the big hill. So just wanted to pop out right here to show you guys. So in our last video, that is all downtown Colorado Springs right here. So that's what we rode through. And then just right here is the park. So we'll cut through one more time. So on this side, the trail is dirt or gravel, as you can see. Got plenty of people out. So keep in mind, as we go through this mud and muck, we are on a 20-inch BMX bike. More specifically, it is a 20-inch We the People. Probably my most favorite bike I've ever owned and or ridden. And I've had quite a few. But it just rides awesome. Literally through snow and trails and whatever else. Definitely not a mountain bike, but it's comfortable.
nimble, and I love riding it. If you ride BMX, comment, what do you ride? If you ride mountain bikes, what do you ride? And if you don't ride, and you're thinking about moving to the Colorado Springs area or live here currently and want to ride, it's amazing. Getting out on a bike, nobody talking in your ear, riding trails, hanging out. What could be better? Last thing I want to do is fall in this mud. But like I say, the BMX is a champ. So we're back here on the trail. Sort of boring back here, guys. Sorry about that. But here's more of the Colorado College CC. A lot of you guys may have heard of the hockey team, CC Hockey. Pretty prestigious program. This hill is gonna kill me. Y'all can't see how big this is. But come down here in person and then you're gonna be like, man, that's that hill Brian rode up. And then you can try it yourself and see if you're out of breath, because it'll get you. So we had to go up and around because they're working on that creek down there. Whoo! Like I said, guys, we'll work on getting in better shape. All right, cut back through. Downhill. So much easier to go down than up. And for those of you that don't know, so a BMX bike does not have gears. So I can't put it in a lower or easier gear to go up those hills. I just got to push through. So that's why it'll kick your butt. Without a mountain bike, it could be a little easier. I want to continue down. We'll loop back up, like I said, when we started the video. Out January 31st, downtown Colorado Springs area, and you wanted to go for a walk or a quick ride, here you go. Absolutely gorgeous. More fields here for the college. There we go. So we are off the dirt. So we are basically I-25 in Uinta. So I-25 is right here, running in front of us. Again, Pikes Peak there in the background. So interestingly, oh, this will be cool. So Van Briggle Pottery, if you ever heard of it, this is their original building. So it is gorgeous when you stop and look at it. So all of that pottery and tile work was all done by hand by the pottery company when this was here. And the building is still super cool. So up top there are the chimney stacks for doing the pottery back then, and you can see they're super ornate, a lot of detail, flowers, all that on there. And again, this building is original 1907, it says. So super cool history there. What I was gonna say was, pop in here real quick. So you have sort of two distinct, this is from a native perspective, sides of the city, right? So yeah, you have north, south, that type of thing, but more predominantly, I don't know why I went back here, or more than anything else, you have what I guess we would call like west siders and east siders. And so west siders would really be anybody that is west of I-25. East siders would be anything east of I-25. Now sure, there could be a couple little nuances or breaks, but generally speaking, that's west side, this is the east side. You have another dividing road that runs north-south, which is Powers Boulevard. And it may show up on your search or people look for it. I think it's Colorado 21. But we refer to it as Powers Boulevard, which that is properly named as well. But you have two major streets in Colorado Springs that run north-south. So first one, I-25, obviously, cuts through the whole state. And then you've got Powers, which essentially runs from South Fountain all the way up to the northern part of Colorado Springs. And so those are sort of two, I guess, primary north-south roads. And then you've got a ton that cut east-west. And you're, again, I divide up a lot of times, you know, east of Powers, are you west of Powers? And if you're west of Powers, are you still east of I-25? So really easy for directional purposes. The mountains, you may hear a lot of or see a lot of memes out there. You know, I don't know where I'm at unless I can see the mountains, then I know that's west. This is where I said we would leave off, guys. We're at the demonstration garden. So come down here in the summertime, everything is luscious green in here, very well taken care of, tons of flowers, tons of vegetation, and there's also a garden right here, which is pretty cool. A lot of times, like I said, in the summertime, you'll see folks down here tending to the garden, enjoying their time hanging out. A lot of senior photos, some wedding photos, all that fun stuff all goes down here at the park. So where we left off, guys, we started here, we went down, saw the pickleball courts, looped over the bridge, came all the way back up, circled to here, and we are officially out of here. Like I say, any other areas you want me to check out, feel free, message me, comment, whatever you feel appropriate, and we will get it for you.